You wake from dreams of Maywick's amber eyes floating in a pool of dark fluid. It was difficult to get to sleep, and you suspect that it isn't about to change anytime soon, not after what happened. But you also feel something else as you get up. Thumb the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water, like every morning. You feel something is lifted, something that has been hanging over you since you arrived on the station. You try not to think too hard about it, to question it. You just let that lightness stay. Let it settle as you go through your routines. Your hope is that you don't focus on it. Don't look at it directly. It won't get scared and leave you. The lightness will stay for this cycle, and then another, and then another. Because after all that's happened, a little lightness would be nice. Hey! Self-repair. What's that? Come to home. 11311. Wow. Okay, I guess this is a data one. I guess not. What about this one? Is this a 1? A 2 or a 3? Is this a 1? A 2 or a 3? Oh man. There's just 2s and 3s everywhere. A 1. Perfect. Bypass. Extract. Oh, there's one more for Hunter. Oh. I can bypass them without having to extract them right now. Okay. I'll bypass a couple right now. You know what? I'll just extract it while Hunter's trying to hunt me. Ooh. Oh. He's not after me? Interesting. Boom. Okay. That leaves me with this, which I will do that. Give me a neutral. Oh. I didn't lose condition on that one. That's not bad. I like that. Okay. Now we go back over here, there. And we're gonna eat some mushrooms. Mushrooms. Let's go. Cycle -2 energy, -1 condition. It's not terrible. Wait a minute. Do they have different buffs and minuses? No. Okay. That'd be kind of cool if each one of the little places that you stayed at had different buffs and debuffs. Be kind of cool. Ooh, 6, 4, 3, 3. Let's go. You'll be back soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is actually gonna get back before the other one, which means I can buy some stuff from him. Let's go the 5. Either neutral or positive, so there's no problem there. Let's try and complete it on this one. Ugh. Come on. Do something for me now. And then complete it. Dude, let's go. That seemed like an impossible task the first time I tried that. Or the first time I looked at it. Your crew slowly filters out of the shipyard locker room, the bubbling chatter reducing with each group that leaves. There's an excitement in the air. Haven Age just made an announcement. The assembly teams are done. Sat on the locker room bench, you can feel the side reel out there. Its hulking mass now intimately familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you have watched it grow, be assembled. You have walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it is ready for the final stage. It will go to testing now, then enter a final processing of sealing and resealing. checking and rechecking before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but to feel proud. A cough interrupts your thoughts. Oh, Lem. It's Lem, changing out of his work gear. Mina nowhere to be seen. He smiles. She'll be ready soon. I know. It's exciting, although. You think about it, we're all out of a job now. He quickly adds, not that I'm complaining. Lem comes to sit beside you on the bench. She's got to be in her best shape when she carries you, Mina, and me out of here. So confident? Lem smiles apologetically. Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now. He rubs his hands nervously. No use in wondering what if. Until the draw anyway, and there's a few cycles till then. Lem is right, but the odds seem unlikely anyway. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? 1,000? You've certainly seen more faces than you can count pass through. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep their promise? Out here on the Eye, you get the sense that no one will hold them to it. Why else would they be building the side reel in a surrogate system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. How's Mina doing? Lem is surprised by the question, but smiles. She's doing well. She misses having you over, actually. I need to get you two together again soon, especially now I won't see you here either. Lem gazes into space. She's pretty stuck on you, actually. She told me the other cycle that she doesn't want to go unless you can come too. He sighs. You ever been in a thunderstorm, Sleeper? A real big one? I don't remember. Lem shoots you a worried look for a moment. It's something else. He smiles. The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down, the whole sky stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. The place I was born, New Pembroke, a dry old rock in the Conway system, had 2 seasons. One of them was dry as a bone, dusty, ugly. The other one was a long storm, a side effect of the terraforming efforts, they said. Rain used to rattle off the roof like bullets. It washed the dust away, turned the streets to rivers. It'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We'd wait half a year just to see it again. The best day was the one where the first drop fell. He sniffs. Some days I wake up swearing I can hear it again. I was thinking, Mina's never seen a storm, never even felt rain. She's grown up here, the ring, her only horizon. Always in the dark. I want to change that for her. You will. Of course. Almost there. Lem stands stretching. Best get back to the little one anyway. With the shifts done, I reckon she'll be happy to have me home for a few cycles. He shoulders his gear. See you in a few. For the draw. I'll be there. Right on. He grins. Lem leaves, making you the last person in the cavernous locker room. As you sit, you think about rain. And a little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could the side rail really take you to a planet? A place with weather, with skies, with life? You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon to hope. Too dangerous. There's work to be done. Wow. Okay. Look at that. That's done. Construction yards. Oh, that's the draw. Okay. Construction, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cycles. This one's in 3 cycles? Okay. 6 cycles, 3 cycles. I guess I can work on getting... Oh, wait. NG, Yannick... They live up here. No, they don't. Do I have data to give you? No, I do not. Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know what to use this for now. Oh, a 3 or a 2. Okay. Feed the cat. Boom. And end cycle. Starving? Oh, I forgot to eat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Give me 3. Give me 3. Let's go. That's good. Okay. Are they back in port yet? No, 2 more cycles till they're back in port. Let's try and get Yannick's stuff up. Neutral positive. Woo! 3. 6, 9, 12. Can you get me at 2? Oh! Last one. Boom! Okay, so this next cycle, I'll gain his trust. Wow. Go back to the home. And feed the kitty. And go to sleep. Imagine just like walking over, being like, hey, what work you gotta get done? Dice, dice, dice. Time to leave. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to Yannick's ward. Pop that bad boy in. Start working. Patrol the block and... Continue. You almost laugh when you see it. The same small recorder stuck to a different wall this time. Written across the fluorescent tape, that familiar word, sleeper. You grab it quickly. Rabia says sorry. Sabine's voice sparks up once again. She said she didn't have time to brief you before setting you up with the old man. I'm sure you've got to play by now. Ernest Trust worked the block, then we need you to get into his office. It's risky, but obviously you're the only one of us he doesn't already know. Either way, you need to locate the link to S&ARP. You hear a shout in the background of the recording. Rabia says be careful. Sabine continues. The data suggests there's some relay, processing the implant and sending it to S&ARP, but we can't lock down its position. Either he's moving it, or it's moving itself, or it is rerouting through the relays. We can't understand it. Maybe you can find some details in his office. Once he trusts you, you should be able to get close enough to get in the office. You'll only get one shot. The recording creaks and whines. That's the final place of the puzzle to end this. A pause. Good luck, sleeper. I'm sorry, too. Be safe. The recording clicks off, leaving you in silence. You pocket the recorder, just in case, and walk away. Looks like it's up to you. Yannick's office. Critical action. Intuition +1. Makes it a 6, 100% positive. Relay located. You look at the countermeasure on the drawer. It looks like some kind of shock trap. If you grab the drawer, you'd likely have thousands of volts running through your system right now. You wince. Once you find the anchor points, it becomes very easy though. You prise it from the drawer quickly and quietly, then listen for footsteps in the corridor outside. Nothing. All clear for now. You slide the drawer open, looking for other countermeasures that might be inside, expecting to see a chunk of tech, the relay. But as you slip it open, all you see is a handful of wires and an empty implant cradle. Is some kind of mistake? You freeze for a moment, unsure of what to do next. Why keep an implant cradle so carefully guarded? You remember Yannick having an implant, a small plate on the side of his head, just above his ear. You assumed it was for hearing or vision. Those shimmering glasses of his come back to you in the memory, his strange movements, his speech. You look again to the cradle, and it's printed on the frame. Proprietary technology, property of S&ARP. Rabia said the relay moved, but they couldn't get a fix on it. What if Yannick was the relay? The thought hits you like shock. Yannick, with a remote relay implanted in his head, networked to every single implanted enforcer in the low end. A shudder runs through you. Is he even in control, or has S and ARP wormed its way into the man? Could he even be considered separate from the corporation itself? You think of your own legal status as proprietary technology, a puppet with a cut string. Time to cut Yannick's string, then. You reach around the inside of the cradle and find a remote connection, a tiny bead of a transmitter, likely controlling the link to S and ARP. There it is. You pause for a moment, then you squeeze it, snap it from the frame, and it crumples, sparks, and dies. It takes a moment before the shouts come, before the scream, and you're already on your way out, down the corridor, down to the unit that serves as the lobby to Yannick's office. Then out onto the walkway, where Yannick lies still, enforcers gathered around him, bemused. Approach. You push through the crowd, and there he is, still, crumpled. You arrange him a little, lie him down properly, feeling how thin his body is under his suit. You wonder how long he's been like this, a puppet from S and ARP. With the connection cut, nothing remains but his body, which means that Yannick, the man, was gone a long time before now. You place a hand on his chest. You are sorry for him, but it is done now, and you did not kill this man. You've seen enough. The connection is cut, and whatever Yannick was, or had become, is gone. Your anger is a hard core in your chest, and all of it focused on S and ARP. So Yannick wasn't... Yannick wasn't, like, his own person. He was forced to be somebody he wasn't. So then he technically, the Yatagan... Well, he wasn't the owner of the Yatagan. He just knew that Yannick was kind of sketchy. Okay. But that probably means that I'm not going to have any stabilizer here soon. Oh. I can't get any pills from the doc. That's not good. Ooh, that's really not good. Oh boy. Okay. I did that one. Well, now it's just... nothing like that. About here? Nothing there. I guess go into here. Let's take a look-see. Yeah, that's good. I'll extract some data from that bad boy. Haven Age data. Oh, Hunter's gonna get very mad at me very fast. We're gonna go up. Ascend. Turn this bad boy on. Keynode. A 3 or a 6. 3 or a 4. 5 money for that. That's nice. Stream Pascal is able to unlock the station's aging maglocks. Oh. Hunter is upset. The hub. Oh, that's right. Okay, now so my next one I gotta focus on the Weightless Wanderer. I'm still confused on... Oh, this is just a... This is a safe way to get the cryo. Ah. Okay. Well, let's eat. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna feed the kitty. And we're going to end the cycle. I heard 2 dings. Bing, bing. Oh! This one. Yep. Buy that. Buy that one. Buy that one. Okay, that's completely done. Endure. Endure's the one where... Yeah, it's just... Energy after an engage action. Random scrap on engineer actions. Okay, and this is a endure. Is this one over here also an endure, or is it is engineer? It's interface. Ah! Huh. Okay. That leads me to... Yep, I'll go up. Go up, 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 up. The hub. I can afford the energy more than I can afford losing all of that. If you can get me all those perfects. Okay, I just need one more perfect. Please. Yes. Oh. Oh. Okay. 50% positive. Give me that 50% positive. Ugh. Well, you can't win them all. Oh. The lounge. The gimbal sells itself on the spinning sphere, which claims to produce therapeutic gravitational effects. It doesn't, but they sell food. That's kind of good. I like that. That's pretty funny. Bliss. Ship mechanic. No way, Mortiz. You take those substandard filters back to the shit heels who sold you them. You hear a voice echoing out from the bay as you pass, and moments later, someone who you assume is Mortiz drifts out of it, dragging a pallet of filter cartridges by a tether. Hey, you out there? The same voice echoes out from the entrance. Looking for work? Yes? I just need a hand. Get in here. The voice coming from someone shorter than you expected. She's floating in the microgravity of the docking bay beside a half-constructed life support unit that looks like it might have exploded at some point. She points a wrench in your direction. You know anything about these things? She doesn't wait for an answer. Scratch that. Just help me with the casing. Help her. All right, then. She deftly moves around the unit, making space for you beside the central seam and the dented case. Just take a grip here and lift out and up. Then I can get in and unbolt it. She whacks the unit with a wrench. Whole thing is twisted to shit. You dig your fingers under the casing and lift it away, the metal squealing from the force. She puts her hand under the spinning the wrench to slip out the bolts. Oh my goodness. Catching them in her other hand when they spiral free. All good. The casings lift off, revealing the ornate piping in the unit's interior. She whistles at the mess of the ducts and filters. By the way, everyone calls me Bliss. She pats you on the shoulder, offering little in the way of explanation. Is this your bay? It is for now, yeah. Whether I like it or not. She looks at you like that should mean something. Bliss starts pushing and pulling at the ductwork, looking for fractured pipes. We haggle for contracts, but the good ones get snapped up pretty quickly by bigger bays, so here I am trying to get this M2 unit running again for one of the freelance tugs. Small-time stuff. Hold this. She rips out a ribbed pipe and hands it to you, like a freshly caught fish. We turn stuff around fast and neat and maybe get a chance at landing something bigger. Something starts hissing in the unit, and Bliss quietens it with a precise whack. But to be honest with you, the way things are going, I can see the other crews licking their lips, ready to take this place over. She looks at you. I'm almost out of luck. I'd like to offer help. I appreciate it. Let me finish before you jump, though. She keeps working, twisting aside pipes with care. There we are. Bliss pulls her hand from deep inside the unit and comes out, clutching a lumpen cube, scorched black. This thing must have overloaded and popped half of itself on the side. Out the side. You both duck down to the side of the unit and spot the exit wound, its edge fringed with more scorch marks. Grab me a replacement converter from the racks, will ya? Head to the rack. Oh. You kick off from the unit and drift over to the wall racks, where a catalog of parts sit secured clamps, colored tape, and scrawled notes flutter across the wall of complex organizational systems of Bliss's own design. Or just a big mess. You try to pick out the right part. She says something about an M2, right? M2 converter. You grab the part and push back to the unit. Bliss holds out an arm as you pass it over, the converter spinning gently and leaves your hand. Perfect! You passed. She straightens up from the unit. That is, if you want to work here. Hey. My memory served me well. Bliss rubs her hand clean, looking down her palms. Truth is, I need a hand here. My partner skipped out on me, left me with a whole mess. You seem like you might at least be better at spotting a clean air filter than Mortiz. I'd be happy to. Wait, she frowns at the racks. That's not all of it. My old business partner, they rinsed the place. Emptied the accounts. To bid for jobs, we need to put down deposits, bring in parts, pay tug fees for that. She looks nervous, embarrassed. We need chits. You want me to pay to work? An investment? Exactly. Partners. Straight split. Bliss settles herself against the unit and looks off into the distance. I guess I look pretty stupid. Here I'm asking a random passenger to my business partner. No offense. She manages to smile. I get it. Thanks. She meets your eye. I appreciate it. Bliss goes back to work on the unit. Look, it's no pressure. You find the money, or you find someone who has, or you just forget the whole thing. Up to you. She gestures for you to help her refit the casing, and you both slot it back into place. I think I'm going to wrap this one up for now, but if you're into it, come back and we can bid a new contract, something to get our teeth into, something that pays. She gives you a serious look. You could trust me. I don't say this stuff lightly. You kick away from the bay, propelling yourself back to the handholds at the entrance. You slip out with a wave. As you do, someone slips back in. You hear Bliss as you glide down the passenger way. Mortiz, I swear to God, if those filters aren't clean, you smile. Seems like this could be interesting. Nice. Bliss's bay. That's it? That's all she needs? Scam or an opportunity, Bliss seems solid enough this might be your best chance to get on the hub's repair trade. Okay. We're gonna go south. We're gonna descend back into the rim, not south. What about this one? Dang. Matsutake. 150 cryo for this bad boy. Because 150 cryo. We're gonna go back up to her. Ascend to the hub. Back to Bliss's Bay. See? I knew it would come in handy later. Pop in that 100. Start the action. Partnered with Bliss. Oh wow. So she just gives me money. That's gonna be wonderful. I hope she just gives me money. I hope it's not like I have to do everything every time. Okay, I'm gonna steal from them this next time. Maybe not. I don't want to steal from that guy again. Never mind. I did what I needed to do. Crap. Okay. Complete active scenes. I have an active scene somewhere? Where's the active scene? Oh. 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 It's green now. Lemon Mina. The crowds have already gathered by the time you get to the shipyard, and you recognize faces among them. People you've worked with alongside the side rail. The intervening cycles have turned their excitement to anxiety, and a few of them smile at you. Instead, the nervous energy of the crowd fills the space, creating a feedback loop of growing tension. You pick up You pick out Lem and Mina and work your way over to them, pushing through the crowd. He silently raises his eyebrows at you, his anxiety obvious, but Mina flashes you a huge smile, unaware of the tension. "Robot!" she shouts, reaching out to you. Hug her. She gratefully accepts the hug, leaning against your chest, and Lem smiles, seemingly glad to share the weight of Mina for a moment. "Quite the turnout, huh?" Lem glances around, pulling Mina close. "I don't think patience is one of this crowd's strengths." The sound of argument towards the back catches you and Lem's attention. He's putting it lightly. This place seems set to explode. "They'll manage him." Lem looks around nervously. "I sure hope so." "The Aster Enghard of the Celis Foundation," the announcement echoes from the speakers at the shipyard entrance, and shouts of "Quiet!" rapidly follow. "I'm sorry I can't be here to meet you all, and thank you, on behalf of Sideway Celis, for the work you have done on the Sideway Horizon." Most of the crowd strains to see Aster's face, but the small display shows only a ghostly white figure, smudged and unclear. "Sandre wanted me to pass on her personal thanks to your commitment for your commitment to and belief in Celis Foundation's mission. We chose the Eye for this project because we knew that we would find like-minded individuals here, especially among the ranks of the venerable Haven Age Association. Unlike most of the Corps, we neither believe Erlen's Eye to be a threat or a rogue state, but instead an embryo for the formation of a new, decentralized social structure, one where each citizen might be the master of their own destiny." A ripple of impatience runs through the crowd. They didn't come here for a sermon. "You all are pioneers, just like those Corps citizens who the Sideway Horizon will carry in cryosleep to the planet that will become the Foundation's first frontier world, Celis 1. At the mention of the destination world, excited conversations break out among the workers. There, our citizens will be able to create their own innovative, bottom-up economic order, aligned with the principles set down by Sideway Celis herself: freedom, resilience, and self-sustenance. This is all thanks to your tireless efforts in the Haven Age yards. As a reward for those efforts, you may know that we are offering a select group of the opportunity to join the caretakers of this vision. The staff of the Sideway Horizon who will maintain the vessel during its multi-decade transit through the interstellar space." Lem turns to you, his eyes bright. "This is it." "This draw has been performed at random by the central AIs of the Foundation and is final and binding. Please note, only licensed contractors of the Foundation are eligible for this draw. I know you have been eagerly awaiting for this day, and without further delay, I now read the Celis identification numbers of those chosen for this great honor." The murmur runs through the crowd. Celis identification numbers? Licensed contractors? You never heard of the term mentioned before. Is this something you were supposed to be assigned? You glance at Lem, but his eyes are fixed forward, wide and shimmering. All around you, people are speaking in hushed tones like rising waves. Aster starts reading the sequence of the numbers and letters, and panic begins to set in. No one seems to know what is happening. Somewhere near the front of the crowd, someone shouts in celebration, and everyone pushes forward. "Lem?" You turn to see Lem staring forward. Mina is scared now, and shouts, and the shouts start. "Daddy?" Someone throws something at the entrance, and it rattles against the shipyard doors. You see for the first time Haven Age security stood on either side, scared, arguing between themselves. You feel the anger rising in the crowd. "Lem, let's go." He doesn't move. They might call out names? I can't." Mina tugs at the dog tags. "It's not happening." Lem blinks rapidly and turns to you. He opens and closes his mouth, looks down at Mina. He sees the fear in her eyes and understands. It's time to go. You lead Lem and Mina out, shoving people aside. As you do, you hear the sounds of scuffles emerging at the front of the crowd and metal canisters bouncing off the shipyard walls. You keep your head down and walk away, the sound of Aster reading off the ciphers echoing above the chaos like some strange mantra. When you turn to Lem, there are tear tracks running down his cheeks, and Mina is sniffling into his jacket. You feel the sadness rising in you too. They screwed you. They screwed all of you. You were never even on the list. The feeling is as unpleasant as it is familiar. You stare ahead into the tunnel as the security sirens sound, a signal for coming violence. No. What do you mean failed drive? I didn't fail the drive. There's a note on the door in the unit. Sleeper, gone to find work. Lem. Oh, Lem. I know a bar you could work at, Lem. She's real nice. And she's got a distillery opening soon. Well, when I can get the mushrooms. Because once I get those spores, she'll be ready for like a massive amount of work, my guy. Either that or you can probably work at, you know, the Mean G Express. Where Fang worked. Oh, that's so sad. I'm upset for him. Feed the cat. Woo! Okay. Hold on, let me go up. Wing. Ascend to the hub. The hub. Give me that sweet, sweet positive. Done. Oh! Rent a capsule. The only place to sleep on the HUD. Hacked off a colony ship and welded to the ring, they are surprisingly expensive to rent. Why would I do that? I have a home. I wonder what... Descend. I'll go see her in a little while. Gap in the station. It's 100 to get across, of course. One moment. Tea House. 24 cryo. Inchi Express. Energy. Port Exchange. 19. 15. The night leaves in 2. This is the 24 one, right? Yeah. Just give me a positive, please. 9 cryo. Cool. 151. Now, let me cross whenever I want, please. They'll give you a discount on the passage to the Greenway. Oh, it's just a discount? Wait, hold on. When you mention Nikita, the spacer, selling passes, smiles, they'll give you a discount on the passage to the Greenway. Okay. Let me fix my condition once. So when I go across the Greenway, I still have some type of rolls to go through. Let me feed my cat. Yeah, make sure I fed my cat. And I'm gonna end my turn. Okay, 6, 6, 2, and 1. 2 secured rolls. I'll take it. Okay, one more cycle. Did they just arrive? No, they didn't. They have one more before they leave. Did they just arrive? Oh, they did. Boom. And boom. Fantastic. Go to the Ort Fabricator. Fabricate another ship mind. And then sell this. Now I got 217. There's gap. Leaves me with 117. Oh, now I could just go in between. We're gonna go right here. 15 for 3. I will always take that. Do that. Cross the Greenway. Yeah. I'm psychotic. I'm psychotic. Narcotic. Cause I'm bionic.